Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Shrady and welcome back to the channel. I decided to wear my hair extra poofy today, so leave a like if you like the poofy hair. Yes. I already forgot what I do on this channel. Hyper beam, that's right. I am gonna hyper beam somebody by the end of this video. I promise you I will get a hyper beam off and win the game. By the way, we're going to be checking out some Love Cup battles today. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about the Love Cup, because I've played in the Love Cup before and it was okay before, and now there's like some new Pokemon that are eligible for the Love Cup, and I'm thinking about, you know, maybe using Drudagon, whatever its name is, and see how that does. If you want to see that in a video, let me know. But either way, before we get into everything else, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like. And if you're new, subscribe as long as you enjoy the content, as there will be much more like it. So let's go ahead and roll the intro. Put it in the montage. Nice sack, bro. Professionalism. I love you all. So if you've been around the channel for a little bit, you might know that I have an affinity for moves that do lots of damage. Focus Blast! Focus Blast, Hyper Beam, Solar Beam, Overheat, Draco Meteor, or as Home Slice Henry would call it, Dracometer. All of those moves are top notch for me, you know? So I spent like 170,000 dust, built this thing, and had one charge TM. Fortunately, it already had discharge, but when I gave it the second move, I got Thunderbolt, and I used my one charge TM, and I got lucky enough to get Hyper Beam. That's what I wanted. I wanted Hyper Beam. Of course I wanted Hyper Beam. Now, I think Foul Play will probably work better, if I'm being perfectly honest with you, but I wanted to land a Hyper Beam, okay? So I will land a Hyper Beam by the end of this video and win the game in the same battle. Alright, anyway, so let's take a look at the team. Oh, also, shout out to Jonkus for making the Love Cup logo. That's above me right there. That should tell you how great of a company this is. The content creators are doing a better job than they are. Anyway, so let's go through the team real quick. So we got two top-notch meta Pokemon in the lead here. So we've got Alomomola as our lead with Waterfall, Psychic, and Hydro Pump. And then we have a double Legacy Charizard as the safe switch with Wing Attack, Blast Burn, and Dragon Claw. And then we have Shadow Electrode as the closer with Volt Switch, Discharge A, and Hype, get hyped for the Hyper Beam. And the cringe, because there will be more cringe. If you stick around this channel, there's lots of it. There's lots of cringe. The Charizard, I will say, is double Legacy. Wing Attack is Legacy. Blast Burn is Legacy. That I had to spend an Elite TM to get Wing Attack on it. Charizard is rated at 100 as a safe switch. It's the best safe switch according to PvPoke. I trust PvPoke. You know, he's not always fully accurate with, you know, what he thinks is going to be the best Pokemon. But when he says run Hyper Beam on Shadow Electrode, I run Hyper Beam on Shadow Electrode. In fact, if he would have said to run Foul Play, I still would have run Hyper Beam. But either way, let's get into these battles here. Well, I don't even know. I've got a lot of them, and I need to cut a lot of this intro out because I've been rambling a long time. So, either way, we pick up a lead against a Medicham. No surprises there, Medicham. Oh, by the way, I used Electrode in the lead for a little bit here. What is this lag? Come on, man. Come on. Lag and I lose the CMP tie? Are you kidding me? Okay. But anyway, yeah, I found out later on that using Electrode as the closer was a lot better because you want to get shields down, and Alomomola is really good at getting shields down. So I'm going to safe switch into my Charizard, and the reason you want to run Wing Attack is because you see how quickly I got to that Blast Burn, and now this Crustle doesn't understand that Blast Burn comes through very quickly. Wing Attack gets to those Blast Burns a lot faster than Fire Spin would. So I'm going to shield up that Rock Slide because that would have been double super effective and taken me out. He comes back in with the Medicham, so that's telling me whatever he has in the back does not want to see Charizard. His whole team is weak to Charizard. Psychic does not KO here, and I almost go down to counters because I am a fool. We're going to go for the Dragon Claw before I go down. Medicham goes down, and the last Pokemon is a Scolipede, another Pokemon that I think is going to be very fun to run in this cup. So we're going to come back in with the Electrode here and go for the Discharge, because this will most likely get the Shield, and then Alomomola should be able to close this out pretty easily. So yeah, so we get the last Shield, and then we go in with Alomomola, and we'll tank whatever this is. Probably a Sludge Bomb. Doesn't really matter. Alomomola is, honestly, you kind of need a tanky Pokemon on this team, because Charizard and Shadow Electrode are insanely glassy, so you need a tank. And I won't say this is the best team out there, but I will say it's a pretty darn good one. So, and also Charizard, man, like I honestly think if you're into the Love Cup, it's worth the Elysium. Okay. All right, so we're picking up a lead against a Caesar. This is actually a positive lead because we can resist the bullet punches, but I am unfamiliar with how much damage Shadow Electrode will take from a Night Slash, so I'm actually going to safe switch here into the Alomomola this time, and we're going to be met by a Scrafty, and this is fine. They're probably going to, well, I don't know about going straight Power-Up Punch here, but that's fine. If they want to go straight Power-Up Punch, that's fine. You can do that. So since I'm up on shields, I'm going straight for the Hydro Pump here, because I'll either get both shields or win back switch with this, and they decide to use their last shield, so that's very good. Unfortunately, that means they are going to be able to farm me down, and they'll have a lot of energy here left for whatever I come in with, which is going to be the Charizard. We're coming in with the Charizard for sure. We'll do super effective damage here with the wing attacks, and they have enough for a foul play, and they are like boosted, like twice boosted, and so yeah, we're going to shield that foul play up, and then I am going to be able to farm down. Let's see what he comes in with next. It's going to be Caesar. He comes in with the Caesar to our fire type. What an absolute mad lad. Okay, fine. Yeah, okay. All right, so we're going to farm up a little bit here. They do have a lot of energy, so he's going to be throwing the next Night Slash, and then I'm going to be counting to 3. 1, 2, 3. Throwing the Dragon Claw. This is resisted, but it will be taken out to Caesar because Caesar is glassy, and Charizard hits hard. So that's going to be enough. And the last Pokemon is a Porygon Z, and it looks like we got a Charizard sweep on our hands here because this Shadow Porygon Z would go down to way less than a Blast Burn. I can tell you that much. That thing is also very glassy. Alright, here we go. This one's just says fast win. So, alright, going into this battle, see what, I don't know what happened here. Okay, picking up a positive lead here up against the Seaking. I did not know Seaking was eligible for this cup. Unfortunately, my Great League Seaking has now become an Ultra League Seaking. So, the triple legacy one. So, I can't use Seaking anymore. Unless I want to use 3 more Elysiums. So either way, we meet this Medicham here with our Charizard, and I am farming up to a lot of energy here, and then I'm going to throw the Blast Burn before he gets to the next Psychic. I did have to spend a shield, and now I expect the Seaking to come back in, but it's actually a Meg Cargo, and you definitely do not want to go for Blast Burn here. Blast Burn is double resisted, so we want to go straight Dragon Claw here. I don't know if you guys know this about Charizard, but usually if Dragon Claw hits for neutral and Blast Burn is resisted, you want to go Blast Burn because it does a lot more damage. But in this situation, you definitely do not want to go for a Blast Burn as it is double resisted. So we are going to go down here to a Rock Tomb, and we did a lot of damage, as you can see. And we come in with the Alomomola, and they don't even get to another move because they were stuck in the Incinerate animation, and that is very unfortunate for them. So either way, GG's. There we go. This is where I started using Alomomola in the lead. Okay, so here we go. All right, picking up a lead against Medicham. This is this can go either way for sure. It's a very neutral matchup here. We're both hitting for neutral damage, and personally, if I was running Medicham in this situation, I would go straight Psychic because Alomomola is not likely to shield. So we are actually over farming here, and then we're going to go for the Psychic, and then they come in with a Galarian Slowbro, which also this is something I want to use, and we are able to land the Psychic there. It hits for neutral because Poison takes super effective, and then Psychic resists Psychic. We are going to shield this up here, and then I think I can actually just farm this thing all the way down and come out with a lot of energy. So that worked out for me, and I have a Hydro Pump loaded for whatever comes in next. I'll probably get a shield. It'll probably be the Medicham. Yeah, Medicham comes back in, and they are going to be throwing something, and if it's not a Psychic, they're going to have to shield up. It is a Power-Up Punch, and Alomomola really doesn't care about a Power-Up Punch, I will tell you that much. So we get the last shield there, and now we are going to go down to some counters. We're going to meet this Medicham with a Charizard. Obviously doing super effective damage here. They do have enough for a Psychic, so we're going to shield this up. And it is a Psychic, so that's a very good shield. And now the last Pokemon is a Talonflame, and this is bad because they have a shield and also Talonflame. But people keep going for the Brave Bird here. It's resisted. I don't know, and then I overfarm like that. I don't know if that was a good idea. I did a lot of damage there with the Volt Switches, but I guess it worked out in the end, but I was stuck in the Volt Switch animation and I went down, so that was a mistake on my behalf, but I think it ended up working out for me because the Volt Switches did so much damage to the Talonflame. I was actually able to just farm it down and then finish it off with Charizard, so either way. Charizard and Shadow Electrode are both very good closers. Either one that you end up using as the closer, they both are going to dominate as long as you got them lined up properly. All right, so we're picking up a lead against a Charmer here. This, as far as I remember, again, is just a very neutral matchup. The Charms end up doing more damage in the long run than Waterfalls do, but we get to the Psychic a lot quicker than they get to their first move. So as you can see, we are taking a little bit more, just a tiny bit more damage, but by the time they get to their move, I have already gotten a shield, and I'm just going to let this go. Alright, so now we come in with the Charizard here because Charizard's going to be resisting those charms, and I'm going to farm this thing all the way down. We have so much energy here. Even if they come in with a water type, I'm going to be able to hit for heavy damage. So they come in with an Alomomola. That is absolutely fine with me. We're going to go for the Blast Burn. Like I said, in this kind of situation, Blast Burn just does more damage. So we're going to come in with our last Pokemon, and I keep seeing this glitch where the health bar is not correct. But either way, they have a Magcargo in the back. I'm going to go for the Discharge here. They are down on shield, so at this point, I am actually just going to try to farm all the way down. They are going to be able to Rock Tomb me, and Rock Tomb got an update at the beginning of the season. It now has a 100% chance to debuff the attack of the opponent that you are landing it on, so I'm going to be double debuffed now. Because they're getting to 2 Rock Tombs, so that is going to make things a little bit tough here. So we're going to go for the Discharge against the Alomomola, but we are double debuffed, so there's a chance they don't shield this. They do not shield that, which is actually a really smart play, but I don't think there's any way they can win this. They're going to have to shield the second one, and then I just come in and throw the Dragon Claw, and that should be GG there. So we're able to take that win, even though we were double debuffed. And then, yeah, we weren't quite able to take it out, but one wing attack was able to do it, and that's the game. By the way, I promised you guys a Hyper Beam in this video. It's coming, don't you worry. There is a Hyper Beam in this video, and it's probably the best battle, and I might just play it last. In fact, I am going to play it last. In fact, it's the bonus battle. Just that glitch. Did you see the glitch where my health bar was wrong? Did you see it? Anyway, so we are going to meet this Wigglytuff with the Charizard as we resist Charms. Fire does resist a Fairy, and then we're going to go for the Blast Burn. Dragon Claw's double resisted. No reason to bait there. They come back in with the Talonflame, and I'm going to go straight for the Blast Burn, and this is going to do a lot of damage to a Talonflame. As you can see, that's why you want to go for the Blast Burn instead of the Dragon Claw. So they are going to have to throw here because I would actually be able to wing attack down. I was going to go for the Dragon Claw to get a shield there since they had a lot of energy, but they decided to throw, which is fine with me. We have 2 counters to Talonflame there, and they have an Alomomola in the back, and that is going to be the game. Unfortunately, that person seemed to be hard countered, so that's very unfortunate. We got 3 more, including this one. So, all right, so we pick up a very, very bad lead. This is the worst possible lead you can see with this team, as I am ABA weak to Electric. Fortunately, there's not really many Electric Pokemon that you're going to see out there, but shout out to this guy using the Shadow Electrode. He's running Spark on his, which I've never seen before. I've never seen anybody run it with Spark, so interesting choice there, but we are going to have to stay in and just go down. So unfortunately, he is going to get a lot of energy, but we did a lot of damage and we got a shield, and that's fine with me because the goal of this team here is to get shields with Alomomola and then Hyper Beam something. We're going to Hyper Beam something. All right, so they go for the foul play, and they're going to get to another foul play. I'm definitely going to be shielding this up and just hoping to God that this Electrode can do something for me. We are able to farm all the way down. We have no shields left. There is a Magcargo in the back. This is not looking good, so we got to go for these discharges here. Hyper Beam is resisted as Rock does resist Electric. They are going to, I think it takes 3 Incinerates to get to a Rock Tomb. I could be wrong. Maybe it's 4. That count I actually don't know. So we get the shield there, and now we are going to go down to a Rock Tomb, but that's actually fine because they're going to be forced to dump their energy here, and then I'm going to come in with Charizard, and we just have to take this thing out before it gets to another Rock Tomb because Rock Tomb is double super effective. Even though it's not like a heavy hitting move, it will take out a Charizard for sure. So we go for the Dragon Claw, and the last Pokemon is a Slowbro. It's just a race to the finish at this point. Who can get to the charge move first? Wing Attack Charizard can. Of course he can. It's Wing Attack Charizard, and obviously Poison Jab does more damage, but Blast Burn hits a lot heavier than a Sludge Bomb does, and that will be the game. And we have 2 more battles. Don't you worry, the last one has a Hyper Beam. I know I keep talking about it. I'm excited about it, okay? Trash Wormadam. Shout out to this guy. I was thinking about making a video about Trash Wormadam because I love Trash Wormadam. All right, so this is, again, a very bait-dependent matchup here. If I'm going to go for the Hydro Pump and land it, I win. They're going to go for the Bug Buzz. That's a heavy-hitting Bug Buzz, by the way. That does a lot of damage. We're actually just going to go straight for the Hydro Pump. I don't want to risk them not shielding, and like that, exactly. So we're able to take we win the lead, is what I'm trying to say. All right, so we're going to go down here to a Power Punch. I don't know why they threw a Power Punch there. They could, I guess, yeah, it made sense because I couldn't get to a Psychic since they threw that. We're gonna meet them with a Charizard, of course. We're gonna go straight for the Dragon Claw. I don't know why I did this. I think I just didn't. I wanted them to shield that, but now they have an Alomomola in the back, and you're gonna see a lot of Alomomolas in the back. Well, I have anyway. Maybe it's just my ELO range. I'm still low ELO, and don't plan on getting any higher, to be real with you. All right, so we are going to go for these discharges here. Obviously, they're going to be hitting for super effective damage against the Alomomola, and we're going to get the next shield. Unfortunately, they're sneaking in waterfalls left and right. That's a big problem when you have an Electrode up against an Alomomola. Yeah, so they are going to have to throw, and I'm just going to let this go. There's no reason to shield this, and they are going to take me out, but I have a full health Charizard here. They do have a Psychic, so their one win condition is I don't shield this. So they're going to go for the Psychic, obviously, and then I farm down and win. GG's! And are you ready for the last battle? Are you ready? Hello? Are you ready for the last battle? Tell me. Okay, I'm talking to a camera. I always forget I'm talking to a camera. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Dun, 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 dun. All right. Picking up a horrible lead once again. Like I said, you can't switch out of this lead because Charizard's my safe switch. I could switch into the Electrode, but I still have two Pokemon that lose to Electrode, so we got to stay in this one. Fortunately, this matchup is actually not too bad because you can get a shield with the Psychic here. But it is also very bad because they can just shield and then farm me all the way down and then come out with, I think, 4 Volt Switches. I wasn't counting just then, but I'm pretty sure it's 4. All right, so we do sneak in a Volt Switch there, which is really good. They are up to 5 Volt Switches, so 1 more Volt Switch, and I think they have another. Nope, see, yeah, I was counting wrong. So they already have another Foul Play. So we are going to double shield here. Unfortunately, now we can farm down, and we're going to see what comes in here, and it is going to be a Charmer, and you better believe we're going for the Hyper Beam. We got to land this. Don't shield it. Boom. Boom. Oh wait, that's Zionix thing. I stole Zionix thing. Okay, everybody, like rewind it and then pretend I didn't steal Zionix thing. Okay, so we're switching into our Charizard here. Why are we doing that? Why did we do that? Huh? To force them to throw their energy. Duh. All right, so now I thought I was going to lose. I thought for sure I was going to lose here, and I threw at the perfect timing. They didn't sneak a waterfall through. We get the last shield, and we survive the waterfall, and we get to the discharge with 1 HP. Man, this was definitely IV dependent. This Electrode does not have good IVs either, but if it had worse IVs, I definitely would have lost that game. But I somehow came out of it the winner and got a 5-0 set. That was the last set I had for the day. So able to take the win and get up to 30,500 ELO. Number 1 in the leaderboards once again. You better believe it. Let's pick a bonus battle. What is this? What is this? What am I looking at here? Okay. I don't know what this is. This looks like it's from last season. Alright, so we got a Mantine into an Escavalier and a Ferrothorn and Clownturd in the back. Old Clownturd. You remember Clownturd? You probably don't. Clownturd is the cactus guy. That's what I call him. His name is Clownturd. He sucks. He's a terrible Pokemon. Very bad Pokemon. But I'm trying to make him work in this right here. Alright, so that's a positive lead, and they come in with a Mandibuzz. We're going to be going for the Ice Beam here. This is going to hit for super effective damage on the Mandibuzz, but Mandibuzz can definitely tank this. So we land that, and then we have 2 grass types in the back, so this is kind of rough. I do believe I shield this up, and then I'm going to go for the next. Do I bait the second one? I don't remember. This is a long time ago. Alright, I'm not going to bait. I'm going straight for the Ice Beam here. I don't even think this KOs, because Mantine is pretty bulky, doesn't hit that hard. Yeah. And Mandibuzz also is a very tanky Pokemon. So we're going to let this come through, and it does not do as much damage as I thought it was going to do. So now I think I can actually farm this thing down. No, I cannot. This is bad. This is bad. Clownturd needs shields. Clownturd needs shields. And now I'm down on 1 shield. What do? I come in with the Clownturd, and let's see what comes back in. S-Cavalier, we're taking super effective damage. This is absolutely terrible. And we're doing double resisted damage here with the poison jabs. We're going to go for the dynamic punch here. How is this a win? Okay, all right. And Lapras is the last Pokemon. They have 2 shields left. Is this possible? I don't know. How is... I'm on the edge of my seat because my memory is terrible and I do not remember this. They have 2 shields and I have a grass type. We're only going to take neutral damage here from... Oh, they go for this Skull Bash. I don't know if that might have lost them the game. If they had Ice Beam, I think they would win this. But since they have Skull Bash and Surf are both resisted here, so we're going to get both shields. Their defense is buffed up right now. And they're going to go for the Surf, and this is not going to KO. But are we able to get to the Power Whip? We are able to undertap there. Power Whip coming through. Is this going to do it, though? I don't know. It does it, and we're able to take the win. Holy crap, man. That was an insane battle. Okay, that was, like, I don't even remember that. Either way, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, I would appreciate it if you left a like down below. And if you're new, subscribe as long as you enjoy the content, as there will be much more like it. And one day, I will have flowing locks down to the back of my butt. And it will be purple hair. And that's what I'll be known for. I'll be the weird, skinny, lanky, 6'4", purple-haired weirdo with very long purple hair. That'll be me. That'll be Shrady's brand, and the subscribers will come flocking to. You know what? I'm done with this. I'm done with it. I'm done with this. We're not doing this anymore. We're not doing this anymore. Cut the camera. Cut the camera. Do it. Get out of here. Shout out to my patrons: Running Froggy, The North Star, JR91, Dracobound, Nuclear Ninjas, Ankle Weights, Umidia Lara, K, Bigler Banks, Doug J. Dempsey, DJ Mimsy, Sawyer Man, Clapton Caveman, Moach, Kodiak Jenkins, Vintage Kish, Kate Kulek, Will M, Edward O'Neill, Infamous One, Daniel Timms, Ray Rafik, Insubin, Stash Shoe, Richard, Madhouse 655321, Pineapple Pidgey, Max, Arbor Andy, and Jaded and Chaotic.